on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the Steel City. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught right side. It's London. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Moody's extra point is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This is caught down that right sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. McCarthy to the air on second down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up. Go.
Daniels now on first down. Open man downfield. That's London. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. London brought in motion. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. The ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball. You from experience, the first 15 minutes.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. In motion, Reed. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's down the field for Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. First and 10.
At the 60. At the 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the left side in the hands of London. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Here we go, set. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
In motion, Reed. Throwing again, Daniels. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's second down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And he's going to be taken down, but what about that call? Man, the sideline's all juiced by that. The fake works, and it's first and goal. Daniels going to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Last name 19. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
On second down, that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On first and 10, here's Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Here we go, set.
They put Wilson in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Udi's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, he pumps up the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
Let's go.
Daniels now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion, Reed. On second down, they'll run. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over possession here at the 44.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's down the field for Lamb. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. London brought in motion. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get... He is in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Moody's extra point is good. And the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Now McCarthy. That caught by Davis. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge... Here comes 3rd and 6. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
65 cat, 65 cat, 60 by 6. Get up. Get up.
On 1st down, Daniels. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now a give on the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. In motion, Reed. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Check. Check 60, check. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time, It'll bring up second down. Here's McCarthy. This one complete right side. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 15. It'll be a Vikings first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, here's McCarthy. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 35 yards. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. A handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Daniels now going to look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's a run going left, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Ready?
This one all but over. Here's third down. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Back 60. Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here comes second down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's down the field for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's gonna bring up a fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.